Well, hello horror fans and gamers. Welcome to not Raccoon City, but the Jay Shrey way. I like to cover horror-related topics sometimes, and I'm a big Resident Evil fan. Resident Evil Biohazard is one of my all-time favorite games. I think it's a masterpiece. And then 8, Village, was just as good, but way over the top. I loved it, though. I loved it for that. And that was my favorite game of last year. And then even back to the Resident Evil 2 remake, that's another classic. There's so much good with this franchise when it comes to the gaming side, but when they dip their toes into the entertainment, the movies, man, they made a franchise with Mia Jovovich back in the 2000s that went to like 9 movies, and I've never given them the time of day other than a few clips on YouTube with Nemesis in them. And yeah, his makeup looked good back then, but I heard that's really all those have to offer. And then last year we got Welcome to Raccoon City, a live-action movie which is kind of a B, campy, old school horror flair to it. And it was really 90s, but it made sense because the games originated in the 90s. And I thought it was a really fun movie to turn your brain off to. They messed some things up in it, particularly Leon. But out of nowhere, this trailer for a Netflix live-action Resident Evil series dropped today. It's a little teaser, but I heard about this a long time ago, and I kind of forgot after the new recent movie. And now I'm like, oh shit, this is still a thing. And they also have a animated show that goes on Netflix, Resident Evil related, with Leon and all that. And I never really watched that. It's kind of like 3D animation. But yeah, this is live action. I don't know what it's connected to, if it's a reboot or what. We are about to find out now.
Billy, Jade, welcome home.
I'd like to build
It's really bright. It's not going to end that way.
Love it here.
grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to see the world for once, all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the new world, throughout.
What are we doing? Huh. That was an interesting teaser for sure. It's looking like a straight-to-TV adaptation. There's not a big cinematic value, in my opinion. Some of those overhead shots of the zombies with that red light casting over them, you can see their shadows. That was an amazing image. The imagery there was awesome. Then you even get the zombie dog at the end, which is really funny that they just teased that at the end of the trailer for Welcome to Raccoon City a year ago. So they got way more in their goodie bag to show off, in my opinion, with this franchise than what they do in these movies and shows now. I'm sure with this many episodes they can pull a lot out of that bag, though, and make new fans to the franchise with this show. That's what I really want at the end of the day. I want more people to get on board and support it. But it doesn't seem like the Resident Evil ship's sinking, because they still have the money to make all these things, and I think they might be making another game eventually, or a DLC for Village. But yeah, this is it's definitely odd. I would like them to just make a live action movie out of one of the games other than the first 3, honestly. Do one of the ones I talked about, Biohazard or Village. I mean, those play out like real life movies. The cinematic atmosphere to it, it's amazing. But I need to stop talking about the games. This is a movie reaction, trailer reaction, TV reaction, TV show. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, it's doesn't really do it. As a fan, it's still not getting me excited. And I'm a pretty unbiased fan. I'm not like diehard about it, but I do have some knowledge about the franchise, and it does get me excited when there's any new content coming for it. I'm not sure if those main girls are big players in the games. I think that was Wesker, the guy with in the lab, so it might be his children, which we got that in the movie too. This will be the 3rd Wesker we've had, the 3rd Albert Wesker in live action, I believe. Maybe 4, I don't know. But it's just, okay, so I guess we're not following Welcome to Raccoon City. Even though that was open-ended, it was a flop, so I guess this kind of nails that into the coffin. Unless they're wanting to have 2 different worlds going on at the same time, I'm not sure. I know I'll watch it and I'll try. It's kind of giving me the flavor of the Halo series that I didn't really get into yet. I know it's still coming out week to week, so I probably will try to binge it all. But from what I saw in the beginning, it looked like a CW early morning show with a little more leniency into violence, where they could get away with things because it's Netflix now and they could do more blood. Well, that was Paramount, but streaming services, they have more of a lift about getting away with violence and stuff like that. But they still have this campy approach to some shows, and this one does look like an early CW type of show, CW days. So I don't ever like seeing that. Yeah, it lacks that cinematic quality that I really strive for, but we will be there day one, and I'll give it a chance. I really do like the title card though. The aesthetic, the logos and all that, that's cool. I always like a good logo. I like some good graphics. So that's got a nice flair to it. But other than that, nothing really stands out to me. But it is a teaser. Just doesn't really get me that intrigued. It's a tease that just didn't work. But I hope that you guys sat through the trailer with me and maybe got more out of it than I did. If you want to talk in the comments, let me know some of your favorite Resident Evil moments in the games. What are your rankings of the games? Or what's the best movies, or why the movies are good or better than I think they are. This is the Jay Stray Way. I appreciate you for stopping in. I'll see you in the next one.